Dear friends, in this video, we are going to work on the chapter number 5, which is quadratic equations for 10th standard Icse syllabus, and the exercise is 5B. Here, as I said, I'll be working on few questions from the exercises, and few will be dealt in the class, and few more, whoever are left out, how many ever are left out, they will be dealt as part of homework. But our concept is to make sure that we know each and every question, we know each and every solution for any given question out of this chapter, right? And more on that, here I'd be detailing you on the different methods that we are going to work also. So all you need to do is you need to follow the videos. When I say follow the videos, it's just not watching thinking that I know everything just because somebody is speaking. I'm listening. This video is not meant for listening, or any of my videos are not meant for listening. What you're doing is, as I'm solving the questions, you are taking them down in your respective notebooks, which are allocated in the tuitions or for the tuitions, and then you are submitting that tomorrow, the next day, and after that there will be a test done which is based on the questions from the videos, the questions which are solved in the classroom, and the questions which are given for the homework. So everything will be a mix. So thereby, from here, from the classroom, from the videos, and from the homework, we will make sure to ourselves that we are thorough with the concept, right? And we are following the different methods, and we are going to work on such methods also. So here I'll be opening the book here. So look, so as I said, I'll be working on exercise 5B. The question I would like to take here is on the third question, that gives you 2x square minus half x is equal to 0. Alright, so if there are different methods applicable, I'll be taking the different methods also. Else I'll be working on single method. Okay, so follow me here. I said the question was a third question. Yeah, yes, it's the third question, which said 2x square minus half of x is equal to 0. Right. So here, what are the two different methods that you can think of are method 1. In the meantime, you may be getting a question, should I really work on both the methods in the exams? Need not be. Then why should I work on? Yes, that is required. The reason is once you start working on different methods, you will be thorough with all the methods, so that come what may happen, you'll be able to solve the questions, right? If not one method, the other method will hold your hand during exams. So this is 2x square minus half of x is equal to 0. Now, can we go on LCM here? So let me take the LCM between 1 and 2, which is 2. So if it is LCM, it's a complete denominator, right? See, earlier 2x square was separate, half x was separate. Now, there won't be any separation. So, here taking LCM, I'm dividing 2, the LCM, by the first denominator, that is 1, which is nothing but 2 into 2x square minus, next again I'm doing what, taking the LCM, which is 2. Now I'm dividing it by the second denominator, which is 1, into, it is minus 1, which is equal to minus 1. So it becomes minus 1, which I have already written, and of course x is there, so you need to keep that also in the mind. So it means minus 1 into x, which is minus 1x is equal to 0. Therefore 4x square minus x by 2 is equal to 0. Now this will reduce to 4x square minus x is equal to 2 into 0. That is, I am doing a cross multiplication, right? So 4x square minus x is equal to 0, or 4x square. Now, there are two ways. One is that you can take x out here itself, or you say like 4x square is equal to x, right? 1x, and out of x square, 1x gone. So, 4x is equal to, how much we are left with? It is 4x is equal to 1, or x is equal to 1 by 4. right? This is the answer. What did we do here? We went by LCM method. LCM for what and what? The denominators. Why should I take LCM? Because the denominators are different. What if the denominators are same? There is no LCM required for it. If the denominators are same, the numerators will just do minus if minus is there, plus if plus is there, right? Because the denominators are different, you are taking the LCM between 1 and 2. The LCM is 2 itself. Then dividing that LCM what we got using each of the denominator. Initially what was it? It was 1. So let me put that also here so that you should not be in confusion. Okay, I am taking you here. The first denominator was 1. I am dividing 2, what I got as a LCM, by 1. Next, it is 2's are 1 into 2 is 2 into, now whatever is the numerator is that, I am multiplying that, which is equal to 4x square, and this is what I have put there, 2 into 2x square. That's the same thing as I said here. LCM I have got is 2 and the denominator is 2. I am dividing it and I got the quotient as 1 into whatever is there in its respective numerator, that is minus 1x, which is equal to minus 1x or 1x. It's one and the same. So it is 4x square minus x is equal to 0, or 4x square minus x is equal to 2 into 0. Why did we think of 2 into 0? Because first thing, it was an equation which we equated it to 0 and the denominator was 2. We went for cross multiplication. There we said 4x square minus x is equal to 2 into 0. 4x square minus x is equal to 0, or 4x square is equal to x, or what you could have done is 4x square minus x. When I said it is 0, what is common between these two? X, right? Take one x out. When you took out of two x's, when you took one x out, what was left out? 4 was there. So that is there. Another x is there? Yes, it is there. Next, out of here also, you took one x out. But what else is there? Minus is there. And then if there is nothing, we are saying it as 1 is equal to 0. So 4x minus 1 is equal to 0, or 4x is equal to 1. Why? This one goes on the right side, minus becomes plus. All these things are dealt in the previous section. So x is equal to 1 by 4. Next, what happened to my x then? So when I equated 4x minus 1 is equal to 0, also I am equating x is equal to 0, right? Because in the equation it said so. So therefore, the factors are x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1 by 4, right? Alright, so this was method 1. Please copy it, right? There are many things which are kind of working also. So probably for the working ones, you can keep it aside and go step by step, right? Okay, then if you have done so, let me go for method 2. Okay, so the question was 2x square minus 1 by 2x is equal to 0. Alright, now in method 2, see earlier what we did? LCM. Now in method 2, what are we going to do? We'll take x itself out because on the numerator side, the x is common. Now I took 1x out. When 1x is out in the first term, 2x square, 1x is out, what are we left with? 2 and x, correct? Minus, already 1x is out, what else is left with? Minus 1. Then, is it like whole thing divided by 2 or just 1 divided by 2? It is 1 divided by 2 is equal to 0. So, therefore, x is equal to 0, or 2x minus half is equal to 0. When 2x minus half is equal to 0, 2x is equal to half. Why? The minus thing went on the plus thing, therefore minus becomes plus and it went on to the right side. We say moving from one side of the bridge to another side, or in our memory terms we said it like girls to girls side and boys to boys side. Okay, if that's the case, next go for cross multiplication. 4x is equal to 1, or x is equal to 1 by 4. Done. So you got your factor here also. Yes, this is very much neat and you can write them as it is. Right? Okay. So probably what you can do is don't write these things for your exams. Presentation is very important for exams. Please keep that in mind. So having said, we are completed with this question. Now let us move for the question number 8. Okay, so when I said the third question, even the fifth question is very similar, or you want me to do, let me just do the fifth question.
Yes. Now we are moving on for the other question, which is the fifth. Yes, let's go for the fifth one. It is 9 by 2x is equal to 5 plus x square. All right. So I'll put myself on this corner and then I will write down 9 by 2x is equal to 5 plus x square. What can be a choice that you're left with? First thing, what do you think from your mind that I can do? I can give some immediate solution. It is just nothing but your cross multiplication. So what are we crossing? Yes, this is 1 and 2. So it is 9x into 1 is equal to 2 into 5 plus x square. Did you understand cross? It is because there is a denominator, it can be in one side, either on LHS side or on RHS side, or it can be on both the sides. Of course, the denominators can be on both the sides. I mean to say the fractions can be on both the sides. If there is at least one fraction, either on LHS or on RHS, we are going for cross multiplication. What is crossing? It is just like this, right? So, if I say LHS, the denominator, let's say down, it will go to the RHS, its numerator, right? So I'm crossing. And then the same thing, the denominator on RHS and the numerator on LHS, it will go like this and they cross. Okay, fine. Having said this, we are done with the cross multiplication. It is 9x is equal to, it is individually we are getting inside. Remember the Bodmas rule. First thing we have to remove the brackets. For that, what is there? Inside the brackets, nothing we can do. So now come out. What is there? It is 2 into 10, 2 into 5 which is 10 plus 2x square. Right. So having said this, it is 10 plus 2x square minus 9x is equal to 0. Why? Because there is on the LHS, on the left side I had 9x. Now what I am doing, in order to make a proper equation, I pushed it to the right side. What is left here? There's nothing. So instead of me telling 0 is equal to, on LHS it is 0, RHS I have a proper equation, I just shifted it, the proper equation onto the left side and RHS 0. Got me? Okay, it is just a convention. Now 2x square plus 2x square minus 9x plus 10 is equal to 0. Done? Yes, this is just a rearrangement. Okay, fine. So now I'll do one thing. Okay, so now you may get confused. I will write like why is this, why this, why this, like that. So what I do here is I'll write like what kind of steps I have done. This is cross multiplication, right? Cross multiplication. Next. Then what? LHS and RHS shifting. Do you have to write all these things in the exam? It's a time waste. Please don't write. RHS shuffling. Next what? Rearrangement. Now, if you look at this equation now, don't you think it's a proper quadratic equation having the power as 2 and the type of the variable is only 1 and a is not equal to 0. So, you have the proper equation, then go for finding its roots or the factors. I had said that in the earlier equation when we discussed on quadratic equations. Please go through the video in case if not gone. So, now I need to find the factors for 20 and 9 in such a way that in case if I'll be getting two factors. In case if I multiply, I'll be getting A into C, that is 2 into 10, and of course with minus. And in case if I add them or subtract them or do the addition sum of them, I will be getting B, that is minus 9 side. Okay, so now can I take it as 5 fours, 5 and 4? So if that's the case, 5 into 4 is equal to 20. Agreed. But then if the same thing is, if I say minus 5, it is supposed to be plus. Yeah. Minus 5 into minus 4, again it is 20. So the same thing, minus 5 and minus 4 is minus 9. So you got your quadratic equation. You got the very perfect factors for quadratic equation. So if that's the case, why don't you just start putting here plus 10 equal to 0. So that is x is out because it's common. What else will go? 2x minus 5. And then out of 4 and 10, what is common? 2. So take out with 2, I'm also taking minus 2. What's the trick? Because I need to get another common number, or I need to get 2x minus 5 once more here in this. So when I took 2 out, it is, and minus also I took. Therefore, I am left with only 2 inside and x inside. And then minus 5 is equal to 0. So that is x minus 2 into 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, let me rub the board, otherwise probably you may get confusion, or otherwise I'll do one thing. Let me take the board here on the right side. Okay, so one second. So here so far this is right, and now I will go for x minus 2 into 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. Therefore, individually, if I take x minus 2 is equal to 0 or 2x minus 5 is equal to 0, if this is the case, x is equal to 2 is one factor, or 2x is equal to 5 or x is equal to 5 by 2 is another factor. Remember, however intelligent you are, presenting perfectly to the board is very important. So please present it perfectly. Right? Okay. So having said this, please write down in your books and understand, so that tomorrow or in the upcoming classes when we go for surprise test or when we are asking any questions, we should be thorough with the concept and the methodology. Next. So having said this, now let me go for eighth one. I feel that's more apt. Yes. No, not eighth one. Let me take that in the class, and let me go for, yes, I'm going for x square. Let me go for the 13th one, which is x plus 3 whole square minus 4, x plus 3 whole square minus 4 of x plus 3 minus 5 equal to 0. If you just understand, is it not of the form x plus 3 whole square plus x plus 3, which means of the same variable type. Now, let x plus 3 is equal to y. Remember this. Put this into another variable. You are putting it into another basket. That's all. So, therefore, x plus 3 whole square is y square minus 4 into y minus 5 is equal to 0. What have I done? I have replaced x plus 3 with y. What did I do? I said let. Assume this. So instead of the big number, I am making it a smaller one, so that I will not run into any confusions when I am writing. There won't be any chances of mismatching plus and minus. So I am happy. Next, y square minus 4y minus 5. Find out its factors. They are nothing but y square minus, it will be 5y plus y minus 5 is equal to 0, which is y is common. Take out of these two. Now what are we doing is, we are making the groups here. Out of y square, y is common. Take out y and then keep that there. Next, plus y minus 5 is equal to 0. Therefore, out of these two, then again, which is common? Y plus 5 is common. Okay, take it out from the brackets. Now, open the bracket. So when y minus 5, sorry, this is y minus 5. When y minus 5 is out, what will be left here in this term? Y will go inside. And when y minus 5 is left, what is there? By default, it is 1, and of course this plus. Since plus was there, we are keeping plus is equal to 0 because it's equation. So individually y minus 5 is equal to 0 or y is equal to 5. That is 0 product rule. Next, y plus 1 is equal to 0 or y is equal to minus 1. Therefore, y is equal to x plus 3. Now, when y was minus 1, x plus 3 is x plus 3 is equal to minus 1, right? I just substituted x is equal to minus 4, 1. All right. Next, second when y is equal to 5, 5 is equal to, that's y is equal to x plus 3. That is x is equal to 2. What did I do? I took 3 onto the right side. That's it. So x is equal to 2 and x minus 4 are the factors. Did I ask you what are the factors of y? No. We made a arrangement here. So y again according with the arrangements we said the value of x would be whatever we got for y and it's minus 3. So that's all we did here in this problem, right? So now which problem we discussed here? Now let me go take another one and discuss. Okay, so why did I go for this problem? Because the next problem, the 14th one, is very similar to third one. So solve the 14th one and next let's go for yes. Let me go for the 18th one here. So it gives me 4 by x plus 2 minus 1 by x plus 3 is equal to, yes, it is 4 by 2x plus 1? Yes, 2x plus 1. Got it? Now, what is there a choice? Are there two different methods, three different methods? No. I feel first thing, let us solve the LCM thing. Let us go according to the LCM because the denominators are different and they're added, they are related. The two different terms are related by minus and plus. That's it. So that is why let us go for the LCM. Okay. So it is LCM is nothing but your x plus 2 into x plus 3 whole thing by 4 into x plus 3 minus 1 into x plus 2 is equal to 4 by 2x plus 1. Done. So now go for its individual substitution. 4x plus 12 minus x minus 2 divided by x plus 2 into x plus 3. Of course, this looks to be a little bigger sum where you need to be more careful. This is the thing. Next step. When I say this one, it will go as next step, right? So here, go for the individual substitution. It becomes 3x plus 10 by x plus, or let me substitute, let me go for multiplication. X square plus 2x plus 3x plus 6 is equal to 4 by 2x plus 1, right? And now go for cross multiplication. It is 2x plus 1 into 3x plus 10 which is equal to 4 into x square plus 5x plus 6. Don't ask me how I got 5x. It is just nothing but 2x plus 3x. Alright, now what is left out next? It is just nothing but the cross multiplication, the multiplication removing the brackets which is 2x into 3x plus 2x plus 10 is equal plus 3x plus 10, which is multiplying by 1, which I didn't write. Alright. Okay, let us solve this only individually. So it is 6x square plus 20x plus 30 3x plus 10, which is equal to 6x square plus 9x, sorry, it is 23x plus 10. Okay, so now I would like to remove erase many things from the board here because otherwise I don't find place. Okay, I'm here. I'm here, and what I do is yes. So what happened here is yes, we did the multiplication and it was the top one which came out, and now it is for the top for the left numerator. The answer was 6x square plus 23x plus 10, right? We did it, and then it is again, let's start multiplying by 4 also. It is 4x square plus 20x plus 24. Done. So it is now, let's shift everything on to left side with 3x plus to minus 4x square minus 20x minus 24 equal to 0. Yes, perfect. It is 2x square plus 23, which would be plus 3x, and then which would be minus 14 is equal to 0. So now what are we doing is a perfect quadratic equation. We are going to find the factors of this quadratic equation. Okay, how are we going to find? Let us follow. So now what for what we should take the LCM? That's your question. For which one are you going to take the LCM? Is it not 14 into 2? Why? A into C. 14 into 2, how much it comes to be, which is 28. Now look for the LCM of 28 or the factors of 28, which comes out to be 7 fours, right? So 7 minus 4 is 3, and 7 into minus 4 is minus 28. So you got your factors. Therefore, it is 2x square plus 7x minus 4x minus 14 is equal to 0. Or I can also write like this. So take 2 out and take x out from this term. 2x is out. So x minus 2 is remaining. Again the same thing here. Out of 7 and 14, you can aramse take x 7 out and x goes in now. Next 2 goes in is equal to 0. Now x minus 2 itself is common. Take that out. And 2x plus 7 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 2 and 2x and 2x plus 7 is equal to 0, or 2x is equal to minus 7, or x is equal to minus 7 by 2. Yes, what are the factors now? X is equal to 2 and x is equal to minus 7 by 2 are the factors. How did we arrive to the factors? Now let us just think back. How did we arrive? We got something common. How? X minus 2 was common. I'm just going for a reverse track here. I'm here. So how did I get this x minus 2 as common? Because of arrangement of my factors. What were the factors? The factors were for 14 and 2. 2 into 14, that is 28. I got the factors as 7 and 4. And yes, I substituted here. Why did I go for this? Because it was all the cross multiplication. It was a multiplication wherever it was required, and the LCM everything. Look for the answers. It is x is equal to minus 7 by 2 and x is equal to 2. Alright. So next, let's move on to the next question which is there in our list. And so I did the 18th one. So let me not go for the 19th one. And yes, the 20th one should also be similar. Next, let's move on for the solution sets. Okay. So, in the solution set, I will go for the question 21. Alright. So, when I go for question 21, it is the first one is the solution set is 3, 5. It means x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 5. It means x is, when I say x is equal to 3, can I also say it as x minus 3 is equal to 0? It is as simple as taking 3 onto left side. Okay, if that's the case, I can also say x, when I say x is equal to 5, when x is equal to 5, it means x minus 5 is equal to 0, right? So it is x minus 3. So what is 0 here? X minus 3 into x minus 5 is equal to 0. Now, instead of finding the factors, because they already gave the solution set, what is our next work is to find out the quadratic equation. That is nothing but x square minus 3x minus 5x plus 15 is equal to 0, which means x square minus 8x plus 15 is equal to 0, right? This is the quadratic equation. Out of the solution set, they asked us to find the quadratic equation, and this is the quadratic equation. Now, what you do, go for a reverse engineering, where again you are going to find the factors. The factors will be same as what you see, what they have already given as solution set. Let me revise that. What is a solution set? It is giving two factors of the variable x. What are those? They gave it as 3 and 5. We said x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 5. When I said x is equal to 3, it means I am just pushing x to, 3 onto left side. Thereby, it becomes minus 3. X minus 3 is equal to 0. Similarly, when x is 5, x minus 5 is 0. What did I do? All the right one push to the left one, right? It's a bridge here. This was the right thing, 5x, this is x, this is 5. Push 5 onto left side, and what is remaining on the right side? It is 0, right? So, x minus 3 into x minus 5 is equal to 0. So, it means then you go for your multiplication, you did your additions, everything, substitute, the simplifications, it became x square minus 8x plus 15 is equal to 0, right? So, this was question 21 and the first one. Now, probably the second one will be your homework or it will be dealt in the class. Next, what do we do for x being not equal to 0? Whether said solve and x is not equal to 6, then x can be anything else. Okay, let us just solve the first one out of 22. No, let me leave this question number 22 for the class. So now let's go for find the value of x if a plus 1 is equal to 0 and a x square minus a plus ax minus 6 is equal to 0. I am going for question 23 by rubbing the board. If finding the value of x, question number 23. If a plus 1 is equal to 0, right? And x square plus ax minus 6 is equal to 0. Now, I need to find, I have two variables, right? This is your wonder. That is, one is x and one is a. How will I find? But there is a relation. A plus 1 is equal to 0, or when a plus 1 is equal to 0, I can say a is equal to minus 1. Now I got the value of a. I'll substitute it as minus 1. Only I am left with finding x now. Minus 6 is equal to 0. It means x square minus x minus 6 is equal to 0. This becomes your quadratic equation, and solve this equation, which will be your 3 into 2 and 3 minus 2. X square minus 3x minus 2x minus 6 is equal to 0. It's as simple as this. So out of these two, x is out. Out of this term and out of this term, x is out and x minus 3 will go in. And I'll take minus also out. Would it be possible if I take minus also out? Let me just check. Minus 6, yes, it is minus 6 and then it is minus 1 and plus ax and okay, fine. So if that's the case, I will take minus out, it becomes x plus 3. Oh my god, there's a little confusion here. So it is x minus 3, x minus x plus 2 and x minus 2 becomes the factors. So probably that wouldn't look good. X square plus ax minus x and minus x. So which is minus 3 minus 2. It is not so. It is minus 3 plus 2. That was the confusion we had. Right. So here, sorry for the disturbance, x square minus 3x plus 2x minus 6. Why? Minus 3 into plus 2 would be minus 6. Minus 3 plus 2 would be minus 6. Alright. So now take the commas. X is common. When one x comes out, another x goes in minus 3. Next, here out of 2 and 6, 2 is common. Take it out. And should I take plus or minus? Let me be intelligent enough to take minus. The reason is I have to match it with x minus 3. If I take minus uh, r x, I'm taking plus only here. If I'm taking plus 2, only x goes in and minus 3. Sorry, I'm not taking minus, I'm taking plus. So thereby x minus 3 is common. Take x minus 3 out. What remained here when this common? X plus. What remained here? 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 3 is equal to 0 or x is equal to 3. And x plus 2 is equal to 0 or x is equal to minus 2. Understood? So, okay. So this was the question number 23. Okay. Next. Let's move on. If there's something about question 24, what can we discuss? Find the value of x. It is same as question number 23. Let's discuss that in the class or for homework. Use a substitution. Again, it is somewhat similar. I wouldn't like to do without solving the I'm looking for 26. Without solving the quadratic equation, find whether 2 by x is equal to 2 by 3 is a solution for this equation or not. Okay. How can we do this? Would b square minus 4ac work? Possible? Would it be a solution? They are asking without solving the quadratic equation. It means we are not going to find any factors. So then what can be the solution? Is it not a substitution? What if it is a substitution? The left side should be equal to right side. What is right side? Right side is 0. Obviously left side should also be 0 by substituting this value. Okay. If that's the case, let me take this 26th one. I'm deleting everything from here, from the board. As I said, in case if I'm going fast, I want it to be fast because I don't want to waste your time in videos. So you can pause me and you can pause the video, you write again and then come back. Okay, I'm going for 26th one. Question 26th out of the exercise 5B in your chapter 5 quadratic equations, right? Okay, without solving the quadratic equation, 6x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Check whether x is equal to 2 by 3 is a solution or not. Check if x is equal to 2 by 3 gives solution or not. Or not. Okay. So 6x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Right? So that is what it said. Now 6 into x square is nothing but 2 by 3. X is equal to 2 by 3. X square is 4 by 9 minus. What is x? 2 by 3. I'm just replacing. Right? Hope you got me. So here 6, 3 twos are 3 3. So it becomes 8 by 3 minus 2 by 3 minus 2 is equal to 0. Let us play in intelligence here. The denominators are same. So numerators you are just minusing them. 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 by 3 becomes 2. 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, 6 by 3 minus 2 is equal to 0 or 2 minus 2 is equal to 0 or so 0 is equal to 0 means therefore x is equal to 2 by 3 is the solution for the above given equation. If I don't write these things, examiner will never get to know. There are high chances of losing marks above equation. Okay, so what was it? 6x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Fine. That was the equation. What did they say? Without resolving or without, let me check what is given. Solving the quadratic equation. When we say solve the quadratic equation, it is that we are going to find the factors, right? So it means now we are not going to find the factors. Okay. So if that is the case, what else is a method? They already gave x is equal to 2 by 3. You are going to check whether it is a solution or not. Now you check. You are replacing x by 2 by 3. X square would be 2 by 3 into 2 by 3, which is 4 by 3. Done. So, on substitution, you got the value as 0. On the left side is 0 and of course on the right side they wanted it to be 0 and you got it and therefore it's a solution. Okay, moving on. 26, determine whether it is a root of the equation. It's the same thing as 26, so I'm not solving that. And again, 28, it's the same thing. Solutions of the quadratic equation, find the values of m and n. Let us do this in the class. Next, if quadratic equation has one root as x is equal to 3, find the value of m and the other root of the equation. It means it's kind of a double work that we need to do. Okay, fine. I'm going for number 31. So I'm left with another 4 questions. Let me check. Now I'll go for number 31 and see whether this works for me or not. Given that 2 is a root of the equation. So it means question 31 tells me 2 is a root of the equation. Therefore, one of the values of x can be 2. Next, root of the equation. What is our equation? 3x square minus p x plus 1 is equal to 0. Alright. And that the equation px square minus qx plus 9 has equal roots. Find the values of p and q. Okay. So, write down the question properly. I am not going to waste time in typing the question or making you to write here on my video is equal to 0. They have equal roots and find the values of p and q. Alright. Now it is very simple. What are we going to do? 3x square minus p of x plus 1 is equal to 0. 3 of 3 into 2 square minus p into 2 plus 1 is equal to 0, which is 4. 12 minus 2p. This is 12, okay? 2p minus p or it was as simple as 3 is equal to 0 or 12 is equal to 3p or 4. P is equal to 4. It is as simple as we got the values for 4. Next, what are they asking is px square. So, instead of p, let us say it is 4x square minus qx plus 9 is equal to 0. So, the twist here is that we don't know for finding the factors because the b is unknown here. But the thing is, they said they're supposed to be equal roots. So now let us find out 4 into 9 is equal to 36 and find the factors. Since they are the equal roots or the equal factors, it is nothing but 6 into 6. So substitute the same thing here. So 4x square, right? It is supposed to be, and they gave the value as, they said minus qx. It means what it is supposed to be. It is supposed to be like we are going to take the same values. So minus 6x minus 6x, if I take minus into minus is plus 6 into 6 is 36, we got that. And minus 6 and minus 6, it will be a minus value, and q can be 12. We'll see that later. Next, out of 4 and 6, 2 is common and x is common. So it becomes 2x minus 3. And again here, out of 6 and 3 is 6 and 9, 3 is common. Take 2, 3 out, and 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So 2x minus 3 into 2x minus 3 are the factors, which is 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, or 2x is equal to 0, or x is equal to 3 by 2. So therefore the value of q is minus 1. Right? Okay. So having said this, let's move on for the other questions if we can solve them here. Solve x. This is quite 32 is easy and 33 should be easy. Again 34 is something similar what we have for the remaining questions. So with this, I will stop you on the exercise 5B, and in the next upcoming videos, we are going to work on exercise 5C and so on. But what I want, the questions to be followed here, right? Thank you.